Alright guys, this is the final series of Marvel Legends figures that have been revealed in the New York Toy Fair, and this is the Amazon exclusive box set, which is gonna come with Thor, Black Widow, Hawkeye, and Bruce Banner. So a very nice box set, although it is mostly compiled of repaints. And as you can see here, Thor being one of the I believe this is obviously the Age of Ultron version, which you could also use as the Dark World version, because I'm pretty positive it's almost the same outfit to an extent. This actually looks really good. I don't necessarily like that head sculpt, but if you have the Walmart exclusive version, you could probably just pop that head off and throw it on there and it'd be good. But I think this looks pretty good. I like the way it looks. The cape looks kind of nice. It almost looked for a little bit like it was made of a certain type of material, but I think this is decent looking. I might end up replacing my original movie Thor with this one, just because I think he looks nicer and he probably has better articulation. But the original one is very nice, so if you have that figure, you know what I mean. Unless you bought the Walmart version of it sucked, but the original Thor version was good. Here we have the Bruce Banner figure, which is using the new suited mold, which is nice to see that they're going to utilize that for other characters. And it's also nice that we're going to get a Bruce Banner figure, because we don't have any good Bruce Banner figures prior. Looks very nice. It doesn't look too much like Mark Ruffalo, but that's fine by me. It looks good, so I can't really complain. Hopefully this pack won't be hard to get, which I'm sure it will be, and I'm only imagining that the price of it's going to be at least 75 bucks. I would say it's probably going to be pretty expensive. I can't see it being less than 50, so hopefully this is gonna, I feel like it might be a passable box set just because of most of the figures. I can see a lot of people mostly just getting this box set for the Bruce Banner and maybe Thor, but the other two figures are basically just repaints. We have Hawkeye, which is more or less just the Walmart exclusive figure, which actually doesn't look even nearly as good. He comes with the Jeremy Renner head that doesn't have his glasses on. It's okay, and I mean, I guess the paint's probably a little bit different. I know that it looks like they took a lot of texturing out. This is probably his more movie, well, I guess it's the AOU version, but it's basically just a reuse of the mold. And honestly, now that we have the other Hawkeyes, it's not as good as those two. So I can see people probably passing because of the reuse of this guy, but it is, I guess it is kind of nice that we're getting a Jeremy Renner without his glasses, considering that he never wears the damn things in the movie. So it makes sense to finally get a just a normal head sculpt of him. So yeah, I mean, I can't really see any differences between this figure and the original Avengers figure, so it's kind of a pass. But you know, if you didn't pick it up before, you can probably get it now, but of course it's another exclusive. And finally we have the Black Widow figure for the movie. I also think this is probably a pass unless you really want to get the Avengers, all the Avenger costumes for the characters. It's just a repaint, which, don't get me wrong, this is a good figure, but I don't know how I feel about all this blue. Like, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know how accurate that is to her costume. I mean, like, her knees light up, or they're completely lit up. Like, it just looks, with all the black and then just the random blue, it's kind of like she has neon joints in her knees or something like that. I do think it does look pretty nice, but I don't know, if you got the original Black Widow figure, I would say just stick with that one. But if you want the Avengers Age of Ultron version of her to complete the rest of the series, since they're all wearing matching uniforms, go for it. She comes with these two batons, which also come in the Marvel Select version, but it doesn't look like she's going to be able to hold it unless she comes with two alternate hands that are a little bit closed tighter, because those are the gun hands that she uses, and I just know right now that those are not going to stay in her hands. So unless these things are going to be thicker in the handles, she's not going to hold these, so it's kind of stupid. The face sculpt, it looks different. It doesn't look, I think it looks a little less like her, but these are just promo pictures, or maybe just maybe they are just how do you say it, prototypes, I guess. But I guess we'll have to see. But I don't know, I wish I knew how much this costs, because it would kind of deter a lot of people if they knew. And I don't know how many people are actually going to want to buy this, just because it's a lot of figures that are reused. I can see people buying it if they want to complete the Avengers Age of Ultron figures, just to have all their costumes. But I feel like they could have utilized making, like, maybe they could have made Scarlet Witch, Quicksilver in their movie versions. Although we did just get Scarlet Witch, maybe a new Quicksilver. I feel like they could have filled one of the slots for that character. Maybe maybe how in the Hulkbuster wave they could have replaced War Machine with Quicksilver, because I feel like that would have made more sense, because no one really wants that War Machine, because I know I don't particularly care for it, because it's just kind of it's not that great of a figure to begin with, and I just think the version of that War Machine sucks, because Iron Man 3 was a terrible movie, and the Iron Patriot didn't do anything, and he didn't look like that in the movie. So unless he's gonna look like that in Age of Ultron, then I have no idea. So we won't know until the movie, and I haven't watched any of the trailers except for the first teaser, so I have no idea if War Machine's in it or if it's gonna look like that. So I have no idea. I don't want to know until the movie, but I feel like they could have just put a Quicksilver in there, or maybe a movie version of Vision. That would have been cool, but we're just getting mostly repainted figures. So yeah, but it is nice that we're getting a Bruce Banner, and I do think this Thor looks cool, so it will be interesting to see how that turns out. I just hope this figure, or this pack, isn't going to be hard to get, because regardless of my opinion on it, I'll probably still pick it up, just because I like to complete all the series, and I like to get the figures that we don't have, even if I end up having extras that I don't care for, but I can always just get rid of those by selling them. So I guess we'll have to see what happens. I was thinking that they were gonna probably piece everything out throughout the weekend, but it looks like we've pretty much got everything revealed. I don't know if maybe in the next day or two they'll show some actual, like, in-hand photos of the figures, but they've pretty much showed us promo pics of everything that's coming out, so that's cool. I'm happy to see that, because now I can finally rest easy knowing that we're getting all these awesome figures. So yeah, tell me what you guys thought. I'm pretty excited for all these figures, and I definitely cannot wait for them to come out. I mean, it's gonna suck having to go through the entire year waiting, like, just patiently waiting for every wave to come out, but I think it'll be worth it if they turn out to be as good as they look right now. So anyways, tell me what you guys thought. If anything else comes up, I'll try and make a video. I don't know when this is gonna all get uploaded, because work, school. I usually upload at school, because upload speed there is godlike for some reason, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't take that long, but it probably will because I've made at least 6 videos for all these figures. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Please comment, rate, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.